Well, how's it going, everybody? My name is TreeBurgers and welcome back to Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. In today's episode, we're going to go back to the custom content and we're going to make ourselves some new units. We're going to create superheroes. I made a couple already. The Black Noir, Queen May, Starlight, all from the Boys superhero TV series. I figured I wanted to let you guys in on the rest of the creation, so let's do just that. We're going to start off with the Wobbler. I don't know what voice do we want to go for here. I think we're going to go for the Ninja. Yeah, let's go for the Ninja. Let's pitch it up a bit. There. And we're gonna create A-Train, who's also a superhero from The Boys. He's a part of the 7 and he is the fastest man in the world. We need this guy to be a melee, we need him to target enemy, and we don't need him to ride on anything. So for his abilities, I don't even know if he needs any. Maybe we can just get a bunch of charging going on and then that's hopefully gonna be all that we need. So let's see here. What is the most reasonable charge to give him? I think it's like a Minotaur charge. So if we go for that, then that should be all right. And then actually, that's all. Now we need to find some proper clothing for him. Now A-Train is wearing a blue suit, so I think we're gonna go for this one, and then let's go for the blue colors here. I think that one is pretty good. And then he has like this, what we need like a super light blue. That one should be pretty good. And then for the details, let's make those black there. But he's like kind of light blue all over his torso, so we need something more. You know what? Let's try the Chinese armor here, because if we just change the color a bit and we go for that one, then there we go. That's A-Train for you. I wonder if can we find a wetsuit that does not have a hood on it though, because A-Train is not wearing a hood on his suit. We do have a lot of good options, but I don't really like any of them as much as I like this one, the wetsuit. So I think we're gonna go for this one instead. Now we also need some boots on this guy because he is a fast runner. So let's go for feet, and we need some sneakers. Do we have that somewhere? Or sporty shoes could do as well. Let's grab these, see if we can color these in a nice way that will look just a bit more natural. We can actually use this to add a bit of detail to his suit up there. Let's go ahead and do that. Now the purple here, we want to make, let's make that blue too. Now he is a bit hard to make because we don't really have all of the remedies that we need in order to make his suit, but just for A-Train, I think this is gonna be okay. And when we get to Homelander, we can put a lot of more details on his stuff. The thing about A-Train is that he is super fast, but he's also suffering from a bad heart, so I don't think we need to give him too much HP. This should be okay. Where we really want to amp things up is right here, which I don't know, would this be enough? I think it's, oh wait, I think we made him too fast. I actually think this is possible. What if we do 1,000? Okay, he is just running around all over the place. Perfect. Oh, no. He does seem to be a bit stuck. So what if we just do 500? I'm quite certain he still fell under the map. I don't know. Can we go check? No, we cannot. But it seems like he's somewhere here, but he's not really here. So maybe a little less movement speed. 250? So it does seem like 250 is a pretty good spot for him to be at. He's not really hitting a lot of people, so we might have to look a little bit about his abilities and see if we can do anything about that. I don't know if we give him a big headbutt, if that's gonna help him at all, but we could do something like that. And then maybe what I'm thinking we can do alternatively here is also give him, now I don't know if this is gonna be too strong, but if we give him the Super Peasant Punch, well then he's gonna be able to just target everyone with that. But the damage of that is also insane, as you can see. That is kind of chaotic to give him. I do believe that it's the best option that we can get. So what if we just lower the damage of it to 0.5? Maybe then he's not going to hit too hard because we don't want him to just kill everything. And now the boss that they're going up against will have a lot of HP. Where did you go now? You went out of the map again. I think we need a map that has some borders, but he did also just completely annihilate everything in here. So I guess that's okay. So if you give this guy the Dark Peasant Throw, or the Super Peasant Punch, I mean, then he will end up just killing everyone in one shot, and that's not funny. So we need to give him something else. I'm thinking, what if we try the Minotaur grab and then the Halfling grab, because then he should just like hit people and punch them for a bit as he runs around. So let's see how this works. So he's doing pretty good. He's not immediately destroying everything. He can actually be stopped just for a bit there before he just absolutely starts flying all over the place again. This looks very good. I'm happy about this. I still think hit points is fine. Damage, well, I did kind of lower that too much. So let's just do a 0.1. Nope, let's do 0.3 on that one. Attack speed 0.3 as well. Save. We need to call this A-Train there. Oops. Then we need a good photo of A-Train where he's spazzing out. That's going to be it. That was a beautiful pose he struck there. Whoops. Let's take that one. Good. So let's save A-Train, and then we have one more left to create. That is the Homelander unit we need to create now. So for Homelander, we're going to start with a wobbler again. We need a confident voice here. Let's go for the King voice. A bit deeper. That's good. Very good. Now A-Train has a bunch of different weapons, or not A-Train. Homelander has a bunch of different weapons on him. First of all, he can shoot lasers through his eyes. Now I don't really know how we're gonna do laser eyes. We still need to figure that out, but we should be able to come up with a good solution here. So I'm thinking that we might need to make him throw it from his hand. So if we take the icicle throw and we remove the icicle, then we need something that looks like a laser instead. Now we get that effect around his hands if we use the icicle throw, so I'm not too sure that we want to use that. But what if we use the fireball throw instead? There, and then we still have the wizard. What's that looking like? That's not red lasers completely, so we can do better. So I think I've come up with just something of a solution here. I'm not really sure if this is what we want to do, but look at this. What we could do. Oh no. They're throwing bombs at us. There, that's much better. So what we could do here, we're going to get some green lasers, which I don't really like, but it's the best that we can do. So if you go to stats now, and we just increase this guy's attack speed by a little bit. Then, that's almost shooting lasers. But since he does this out of his eyes, then we need 2 lasers, so we actually need to do this one-handed. So we do the thunderbolt throw, and then we change the bolt here into a bullet instead. Now for the bullet, I think we selected the car, so let's try this. Let's see, is he shooting lasers? He's kind of shooting lasers. We just need some more HP here too. Now Homelander has been the closest to being invulnerable in the series so far, so we want him to have a lot of HP. We also want him to be super heavy, so he can't really be moved. So if we just do a times 10 here, and movement speed, let's do 2. He can fly super fast, but he's not that fast when he's fighting, so we don't want it to be too much. And then finally, let's see what this does now. Oh, they have projectile reflection, I think. So we need him to get back up. Oh no. He's been run down, but he's almost shooting constantly. So what if we just add another 0 to this? I don't even know if this has a limit, but let's see what happens now. Oh, he's definitely shooting very, very fast. Actually managed to take them all down, but I mean, he's kind of strong and he's not really one you can take down yourself, so I guess that is okay. We can't really hide the bullets in his hand, so we're just gonna have to live with them being there, but it's okay because hopefully we can somewhat hide them when we give him some clothing at the end of this. Now besides him just throwing around a bunch of lasers, we also want him to hover because he can do that in the series. He also has super strength when he's fighting, so I think we're gonna give him a taekwondo kick. And since all the bullets that are shot at him are reflected or falls off of him, they don't touch him at all, well then we also want to give him master projectile block. That's gonna be really good when we do that. And it would be fitting to give him super boxer punch too. So let's give him that as a final thing here. Maybe give him another hover. I don't really know if this is gonna make him, yep, that's gonna make him fly up higher, which is nice. Oh, that is a lot of enemies. Can they touch him at all though? It looks like most of these guys are no struggle for Homelander here, but it's not really Homelander until we dressed him properly and make him look like an actual superhero. So for Mr. Homelander here, we want to find some good looking armor. You know what? This could actually be a very good start. Let's go with that one because he has a very sculpted armor on his entire set here, and it's blue like that. So let's go for that one. Do we have a red that is like more red? I think that's okay. Let's go with that one for now. And then he has these golden details on his suit too, so this should be okay. Then we need to go and get some legs on him. We also need something to cover the arms and stuff, but we're going to do that afterwards. I just want to find a good pair of legs here so that we have the suit itself made out for now. Now the legs on Homelander do seem like they are somewhat sculpted as well, so we want to see if we can find something that can really give us that effect and look super good. I'm actually thinking if we grab these first of all and then just go ahead and give those the same blue color, that's looking very good. Then we need something underneath there to just complete his arms as well. There, I think this shirt right here is very good. And once again, we want to go and grab just a perfect color for all of this. That's still looking very good. We do need some golden details on him still, so we need to find a belt. So we're going to go into the torso once again and see if we can find a nice metal shiny belt here. Maybe this Viking belt here would actually do the job very nicely. Yep, that looks better. That's what we want. Then we need some gloves. Which of these are proper superhero gloves? I think something like this is pretty good. And just like the rest of it, we need that to be gold as well. It's funny how the chest changes, but I don't think it stays like that. We're just going to do that again because I kind of want to keep that there so we can see what he looks like. But he is looking like a proper superhero already. Now for the head, we need some hair. You know what? I really like that one, so we're going to go for that one and just keep it at the light color there that it is right now. And then finally for the feet, we also need some superhero boots here, which is what should we do here? Now the thing is that those pants there are actually kind of thick, so we need these. I think they could fit the theme quite well and go for gold on those two. Just once again, let's just make sure that the chest is not glitching out here once we save. And this guy is looking like a superhero already. He does have a little bit of red detail around his neck, so I don't know if we can get that too. Let's just see if we can find something there that could potentially work. So I actually think if we select this one, then we can do something that will make this look very good. So if we choose that, something like this actually looks good, because then we also get the gold that he has on his shoulders in the actual game or in the actual series. So that's kind of good. And I think this is quite a lot like Homelander. That's Homelander right there. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's go for that one. So are we happy with the stats right now? I think we are. Maybe just bump up his damage a little bit. Nah, he's shooting so fast, so I don't think he needs any more damage. And 58,000. Yep, that's way more expensive than any of the other ones. So we're gonna name this guy Homelander, and Homelander is the face of a movie star and the power of a god. Homelander is considered the greatest superhero alive and the leader of the Seven. Let's just zoom out, get a full body shot here of Homelander. Take a photo. There we go. Let's save him. And now all we need is just to grab our superhero faction and go play them on a map here so that we can see them saving the day. And I think the legacy map here is probably going to be a good choice. Now, before we start fighting, I'm just going to place down a bunch of squires here just to show you what each of these new superheroes do, because I honestly kind of forgot about them myself. But first of all, here is Black Noir. So Black Noir is a ninja who masters at throwing knives and killing people up close with his very, very fast abilities, and he's very, very ninja-like playstyle. So if we just get him closer here for a bit and watch him leap into them as he throws a knife and bounces right into the squires here. And let's see him fighting around in here. Oh, with a bunch of kicks and a bunch of punches, he does get kind of chopped up by all of these swords here. He's going to be one of the guys who's going to take down the final boss in tabs in just a bit. And then we are going to grab, let's see, who did we grab? Let's grab Queen Maeve this time. Now, Queen Maeve is also a super strong human here, but let's just see what she does. As she bounces in and fights her way through them. Now, there's not a lot of superhero-ish over her, besides just the fact that she is very resilient and very, very strong as she just punches her way through. But if you want some of the fun stuff, well, then we're going to have to go to some of the others. And by fun, I mean Starlight here, who will be the one who shoots lightning and boxes her way through as she channels flashy powers to her enemies. And also just looking kind of weird, not gonna lie. Wait, there she is. Very nice. Let's see what she can do. Oh, and she saps her opponents with a power that she drains from her surroundings. That's Starlight, and then we have to test Homelander now. So now just I think we need some more scryers for this. And go. I think it's better that we just go into slow motion immediately, because he already started shooting. Ooh. And those are some nasty hits, and I don't even think they're gonna get close to him. He's absolutely hammering his way through his enemies here with his laser bullets, which are not like totally laser, but it's the closest that we can get. Well, as we said before, we need to fight the final boss of Tabs. So we are going to put down all of our superheroes here. There they are. I guess we should have had Homelander at the front there. Let's just do that. There we go. And A-Train is spazzing out, but that's okay. And then, let's see. Where do we have him? We have Darth Vader. And there's the final boss. Very good. So, should we put him there? This guy is very big, and this guy is very scary. So, he is no joke at all. But I think we're going to be able to take him down. At least, we are going to give it a try. So, in 3, 2, 1, let's go. As time has been frozen here, A-Train is jumping straight into the action. And if we slow it down just a bit, he pretty much missed his attack, but it looks like he's moving at regular speeds while everyone around him is just moving super slow. But that's actually also the case. Oh, look at those jukes from the projectiles there. The final boss does not have a care in his life about those lasers. He does not care about those at all. Starlight is a little bit behind compared to her team because she is not really able to engage with super fast leaps or anything, but we don't really want her to do that. So let's see if we speed this up a little bit again. The final boss going nuts with the amount of abilities that he has, because he can do a lot of stuff. Now wait a second, did Black Noir die already? No, he did not. But we need him to get back up. There. Okay, he is in again. And they are fighting. He's jerking all of the laser projectiles, which is not looking good for our heroes. Just slow down time a little bit here again as we see the carnage unfold. Where did we get to? Oh, and they are getting in some hits with the lasers and with the lightnings. They're definitely getting some damage done. It looks like we lost some heroes over here. So there's Maeve and there is Black Noir. Let's hope that they are still alright. I think we lost A-Train. He is likely stuck in a fence again somewhere. Oh no, that's not good. But let's speed up time here a bit and see if he comes back. At the moment, it does not look like it, but the heroes are still trying their best. Let's see, how much HP do we have left in the final boss? He lost about a quarter of it, so he's still pretty strong. Oh, Queen Maeve is down. And so is Black Noir. And since we lost A-Train, he's nowhere to be found anymore, which is not good. And I think the shurikens might be lagging us out just a bit. Oh, are we down to just the Homelander versus the final boss fight now? I think we are. Now, these guys are both masters at juking projectiles, but as you can see, the final boss is kind of struggling with his reflection here, so he is going to get just a bit of damage from Homelander, who gets stuck mid-air there because he got rushed by the final boss. Homelander is doing a lot of good work at getting some damage in on his enemy there. You see, Homelander is at about half HP. What about you? Also half HP, so this is going to be a very interesting fight. And we have ourselves a victory. Blue team won against the red team, which means that the final boss finally managed to take down Homelander. So I think the only thing we can really do here is that we need to upgrade our superhero team even more if we want to take down the final boss over there. So at the moment we are 5. The 7 consists of a total of 7 heroes. So we might have to create the last 2 in an upcoming video. Hopefully we can get that done. Thank you so much for watching, and if you want to see more, don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, bye bye.